Here at CMS, it's very important for us to ensure that our products first and foremost perform, but also provide true value for our customers. And one competitive advantage that sets CMS apart is we view each individual client and their application with a blank slate and a custom engineered approach. We're not a company that will come in to the table with a catalog of off-the-shelf solutions and see if we can make one work. We really truly design a custom engineered solution around each individual application and the requirements needed for those applications to thrive. So when we say we take a custom engineered approach to the marketplace, it can come off as a little bit broad. So I'd like to try to define that a little further. We can start with the raw material. Everything we produce and run through our lines is renewable fiber made out of post-consumer or post-industrial raw material. We're primarily running PETs, which is primarily post-consumer water bottles. We run recycled paper, and we also run cotton, but our lines are capable of running a variation of blends between those fibers as well. And then we move into thickness. Our lines, depending on which product we're talking about, can produce products anywhere from 3/8 of an inch thick all the way upwards to 5 to 6 inches thick, and anywhere in between really in 1/8 inch increments. A huge competitive advantage of our lines as well is that we can actually fluctuate the surface weight or the density of the product for it. So for each specific thickness profile we look at, we could potentially produce 6 to 10 different density options. That really gives us a lot of flexibility to design products that truly perform for our customers' needs. Right in line, we can also laminate custom scrims and films. We can fully encapsulate the product if needed, and we can make the product essentially to fit any size that you need. And so there's a wide range when you combine all the variables. There's a real wide range of flexibility and scalability we have with our products to be able to really create a strong, custom solution for your company. So, to go through that process, there's a few different phases that we'll typically go through. Phase one is more of a discovery phase. And so phase one, we like to sit down, and it's really an information gathering process where we need to learn the ins and outs of the business. We like to learn what the customer is trying to achieve, what goals they may have set in place, and also understand maybe some of their current limitations and pain points that they're currently experiencing. Once we get through that phase, we can transition into phase two, which really doesn't require anything from the customer. That's an internal phase where we as a team go to the drawing board and really try to design a custom engineered solution based off the information that we just gathered. Once we have that solution developed, we can enter into phase three, where we'll start to build prototypes and get sampling in front of the customer. And then phase four is more of a due diligence phase, where we actually will go through the testing and validation, ensuring that the customer is comfortable with the product, ensuring that it performs and meets the requirements that they're looking for the product to meet. We're a manufacturer, we sell custom solutions, but that's not all that we do. We really look to provide strong value propositions to our customers that are custom. And so we can look at what additional value can we add to set up a program that we can all get behind. We're vertically integrated into having our own trucking company. We can look at drop trailers if you have space constraints. We can look at safety stock if that's a concern of yours. We can work side by side to work with your company on forecasting. We can build ramp up plans. We can look to potentially set up return programs to help maybe recycle the excess Gaylords. There's a lot that we can do outside of just provide the product, but by being able to have the flexibility in our equipment to create and design custom solutions for each individual application is a huge advantage that sets us apart from the rest of the marketplace.